When we had last left the Sentinel, they finally had a showdown with Kozlov, the super murder lover 500. And it was there that Orahim was super duper happy and rejoiced, and proceeded to go live inside of Dazra, one could only assume. And so they traveled further out to the anomalously carved cave. Yeah, carved out by the destruction that had ensued from the incident. And it was there that they fought 5 gajillion ghosts inside of the most freaky-deaky looking place you could ever imagine. Now it was time to go inside the cave and perhaps fight more horrible ghost people. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we are. Do a quick save. Yeah, is that treasure floating up there? Might be. We'll have to look later. But for now, we're heading on in. Did? Oh, I can hear a Nosko Varun chanting. Oh, you can't come in here? Oh, I have to fight this thing. Well, it has a lot more power than I would have thought. Vortex Ichor. A strange fluid found on creatures affected by the vortex can be consumed to greatly increase stealth. Gives you void form, too. Very valuable. Guess I'll take it. Okay. Ah, my wounds are improving. Killing more of these worms. They're kind of good for XP. It's gotta be said. I can't hear Anasko Varun chanting, but the subtitles sure can. Sounds like somebody running around. Okay. Look at this. Well, am I about to go meet the Wolf Queen? Footsteps here or something? Yeah. Making a little spooky sound. Somebody walking around. Uh-oh. Foul Vortex Horrorling. Horrorling. Okay. Sure, a Horrorling. What a ridiculous name. A Horrorling. God, they are XP rich. Look at this. I want to mine this, but I cannot. Oh dear, which route should I go? Well, the fumes are pointing us that way, so let's not go that way yet. Oh no! Horrorlings! Okay. I'm gonna swap to this. Here, let's do a test. Can they be hit by gravity? No. Good. Okay. Anything else in this area? Don't think so. This is nasty shit. Okay. Let's continue forward again. Quick saving. Another alternate path. Neither of these have the fumes or whooshing effect. Oh shit, I still have that active. Oh god, they're gonna kill me. Whew. Gotcha. Just barely. Taking all that. Do a quick save and let's look in here fully. If I pass through this, will something cool happen? Nope. Just hurt me a bit. How about here? Another bunch of little freaks. Yep. Whew. Oh, fuck. Did I backpedal into an anomalous unit there? Yeah, I did. Man, the slow effect is shockingly potent. Hey, got a level. That's the good shit. Okay. Let's see. What do I want? Armor pen, pretty nice, but maybe not important at present. I am kind of feeling pistols right about now. I am liking that. We could also go for more defense, right? I could start building this up too. Right, like pain tolerance in the energy version. Yeah, energy weapon dissipation. All of those are nice. Could also get stealth. Right? Could also get that. Yeah. Nothing to make you crouch faster, though. I would like that. Maybe gymnastics does that? No. Yeah, do I want more survivability, or do I want more killability? I don't know, it feels like being able to kill dudes right now would be pretty good. You know? Should I get wellness, or a specific damage type dissipation? Right, they start off quite bad. They're actually all kind of bad. Energy weapon dissipation, rank 25 is decent. Yeah, they only go up to 15%. That is awful. Wellness is nice, right? All purpose. Still counts as like... it's a type of damage mitigation. Just having more health. I'm quite tempted by that right now. Yeah, I think that's what we roll with. Let's get some more health. There we go. Heal 196 damage. Well, that should be easy. Okay. Let's proceed forward again. Going to quick save, actually. This looks like a big combat arena. Gotta check over here real fast. More little freaks coming out. Oh, this loops around! Wow, there's actually a little doorway there. Neat. Okay. What else have we got? What else are we dealing with? Okay, this isn't like a redone version of the cave from the beginning of the game, right? That you go back to at the end of the game? Uh-oh. Regular vortex horror. Oh, freezing time! Okay. Oh, fuck. Whew. Look at this. The kiting is unreal. Okay. Where are the others? Come and get me. Did they fuck off? Quick saving? Yo, where did they go? Oh, there it is. Eat a butt. Slowing down time. Shit. Good stuff. Man, not a scratch on me after that. do a quick save again. Where'd that third body go? I don't know. Is there loot down here? I don't know. Maybe some fucked up monster's gonna pop out. Oh, this is the other body. Okay. Sure. Let's head on up. Alley-oop. And up and around. Am I suffering from a debilitation that isn't getting fixed up? I am getting better. Okay. Quick saving again. Proceeding down here. Look at that. Did they improve the crouch slide? It feels like it's actually good, right? It feels like it's actually doing something. Oh dear. Okay. Great. Yeah, the time dilation is quite the lifesaver here. It's gotta be said. Okay. Man, look at this. This looks wild. All right. Too bad Andrasia couldn't come in to see this. Is it like Starborn only? Oh, do you think Anasko Varun is Starborn? No way. What if Anasko Varun is like Jinan Varun? No. Look at that. Jeez. Is this a dragon break or what? Ooh, I've gone into it.
I speak into this void, and it answers with silence.
Oh. You're like in a screwed up version of the end of the game. Yeah, without all the stars. You're in a starless version of it. Okay.
Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
Serpent's embrace. I hear you, Speaker, and am honored by your presence. He hears you. I hear you. I hear you, Speaker, and am honored by your presence.
You are promised a follower of the Great Serpent.
Yeah, I love the Great Serpent.
Or does my mind deceive me once more?
I do not serve the Great Serpent. I am the Great Serpent. I am the Great Serpent. The Great Serpent has guided me to you. I serve no one but myself. I do what I do for the good of humankind. What if I believe that I am the Great Serpent now? What if I say this? It's wild that I can say this. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I do not serve the Great Serpent. I am the Great Serpent.
No. I have heard my grandfather's tale of the moment of contact. You are not what he described. But to see you here, perhaps the Great Serpent works
He just
through
says
you.
no.
That, in this dark moment, would be enough. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked.
Uh-oh.
There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The breach collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
I can't go in there. Oh, no! Shit, okay. Sure. This doesn't seem good. Should be breaking. He seemed very friendly. Not like not like the version I met. What if that's an alternate universe version of Anasco Varun? Oh, shit. Okay. Please die. Uh-oh. Is that another one? Good. Where's the other one at? Okay, it's only level 40 something. Still quite high. Ooh, there's one behind me. Oh, it's one of these kind. Good. Holy shit, there are so many of the little ones. Fortunately, going up and down this fucks with their pathing a lot. Okay. Up here. Jeez Louise. Look at this shitty one. Good thing it doesn't teleport. I'm worried about the little white ones coming around. Okay. Yoinking up that. Quick saving seems safe. Oh dear, I'm encumbered. Go grenade! Go grenade! God, I may as well do like negative damage. Okay. Good. Let me bind a new throwable. Inferno mine. Not exactly great, but sure. Oh. Fuck this thing. I don't know what it's doing here. I think I pissed it off with that. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's definitely stuck in there. And I am fine with that. Okay. Quick saving again. Optional, collapse the cave to seal the horrors. Oh, how does one... Oh, shit. Fuck. There we go. Oh, it's pointing right here. Oh, I see. I have to laser it. Oh, let's do it. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow, that did a lot more than I was thinking. Okay, cool. Why would someone not seal it? Right? Why would you choose to not do the optional part? That's cool, though. Oh, fuck! Oh, dear. Back in this fucked up room. Oh, dear. Can't see shit. Okay. Are we encumbered? We are. Rather badly. Okay. Well, let's have... Take a battle stem. Eat a carrot. Let's drink something too. I'll eat a groat pie for the extra, what do you call it? I'll take a Koza. There we go. Growth pie for the extra XP, huh? Oh, shit. Ooh, fuck. Oh, I need to kill fast, but bullets too slow. Holy shit, there are so many in here. Okay, okay. Good. Man, this is intense as shit. Okay. Good thing we have like a little loop we can run. We've been blessed by the Great Serpent. Ooh! Good, eat shit, please. Okay. Another one down. One more? Or is that all of them? Oh man! Look at that. Okay. God, we are encumbered like nobody's shit. Okay. These, like, vortex pieces are heavy as hell. Alright. Oh dear, more of them, huh? Little shitty ones, too. Thankfully, they're easy enough to kite. Alright. Oh dear. Fucking A! Jesus! Phew! This is so wild! Okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Gonna collapse that. However you do. Okay. Anything else in here we need to be grabbing? Not at present. Okay, let's get personal ammo ready. We're getting so encumbered we actually need personal ammo, I think. Thankfully, we're fighting the shittier enemy types right now. Don't really need the higher powered time phasing ability. Sounded like there was one behind me, but I don't think so. Going to reload before I follow this one. There we are. Golly, we're getting so much XP in here, though. At least we got that. Oh, I think I went past one of the cave-in possibilities. Can I go back in?
I see a freak in the void.
Uh-oh. Andrasia, are you actually shooting one? Whew. Got you. Was that it? Was it just that one? Okay. Oh, yeah, what was the purpose of me caving all of them in if it would... right? I didn't even get a little extra XP for that. Shit. Alright.
Yes.
Andrasia, let's do a
A
trade.
good team always shares the load.
Good, and then... How about I give you some of these disgusting new items? Okay. There you go. Enjoy that.
Is that it, then?
Alright, now where do I need to go for this? Return back to, yeah. Okay. Well, we did it. Let's see, we sure did run through a lot of ammo in there. And look, I'm already halfway to the next level. So much killing in there. Okay, well, let's warp back. Let's travel back. Here we go, Herald's Rest. Great. Thank goodness. Man, what a good picture of that. That looks like a pre-baked screenshot, right? That looks like a pre-baked load screen, but that was my doing. Impressive. Okay. Good, yeah, we're fine. Fine for now. Oh, I have a stimulant addiction. Ugh, okay. What does it do? Minus 20 carry capacity. Oh, dear lord. Okay. What other kinds of things can you get addicted to? Are there downers or something?
Sometimes it feels like we are not making any progress.
Head over here. Feels like all the combat stuff would be stimulants, no?
Your life, your purpose has been forever changed.
If you say so.
You return. What news do you have of Anasco?
Anasco is waiting for us in the Scaled Citadel. I was able to speak with him. I spoke to a phantom in the void that claimed to be Anasco. I have news, but I need some time to process it. I was able to speak with him. He's waiting for us in the Citadel.
Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction?
He said the gate is still open. He said that we need to enter the Scaled Citadel. No, only that we've established some sort of link. I don't think he knows any better than us how to get him out. Let's see. He said that we need to enter the Scaled Citadel.
Then we must continue our work on the morning device. But it is comforting to have confirmation. And if you've spoken to him once, it's not out of the realm of possibility you could do it again.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, there are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
I would agree. What we saw in that cave goes beyond science.
And Tracia,
And
you
that
weren't there.
is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the morning device.
Okay. Are we just gonna pretend like Andrasia did go in there then? Is that what we're doing? Okay. Hey, by the way, can I get permission to trade at the
Divine.
one place?
Go on and continue to fulfill your
Okay.
holy purpose.
One house aligned, and 2 to go.
Is something
All
amiss?
Both your fears and your experiences.
Well,
We all do.
I guess we could go over there and check. It really feels like we're not gonna be able to, though. Let's see, armory. Speak to Tavina at the keep about Jondar's rest. I'd rather not do that just yet. All right. Oh, is the keep actually the armory? Is this it? Is it one and the same? And look, free stuff out here. Taking the free money.
I do not recall you asking if you could take that.
That's because I didn't. I'm stealing it. Yeah, I guess it's one and the same. Maybe this is how we get permission then. Well, we should definitely try and track this down. Okay. Hello, do I have permission to trade here yet?
You do not have approval to trade with me.
But I dare not speculate.
Well, oh shoot, how do I get upstairs? No approval to trade, but approval to enter the mess hall.
The incident was a terrifying show of the serpent's power.
What do you think else about
serpent
that?
Watch over you.
Okay. Wow, look at all this back here. Can I trade with you?
His eyes are always watching.
Chunks Groat. Yeah, I think it's very deliberate that Anasko was in a dark version of what we got to at the end of the game, you know? To the armory? Choose floor. Roof, staff entrance? Okay. Command.
The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city.
What's going on in here?
Our ability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house.
Hello. Oh, I can't talk to them.
If you
here
are
we
not
go.
a member of House Vethal, you do not belong here.
Serpent's Embrace. Serpent guide you. I am Diviner Lyle, here to assist however I can. I was sent by the High Council to get your cooperation. Hello to you, too. Serpent guide you. I am Diviner Lyle.
So you are Anasko's chosen.
That's what they say.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric.
Yes, you said so yourself.
Varric, I think he's in
Someone with no
Dragon
loyalties
Age.
to speak of. And if he's become promised, truly his arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Diviner, are you well practiced in discretion?
Demand credits, 1,000. You can have all the discretion you want for the right price. Yes, of course. I don't even know what discretion is. Yeah, of course.
I hope your word is good as well. My son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post.
Oh no, he left.
And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the great serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Is he a zealot, or?
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Killing Varric for leaving sounds extreme to me. Death is the fate of all traitors. Why would Varric leave at a time like this? What did Varric do to turn his back on the Great Serpent? Who's Vashti? Let's ask these things. Why would Varric leave right now?
Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose. He was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it.
Okay, I see. What did Varric do to turn his back on the Great Serpent?
My son denounced the very faith that defines Varun's society. He dared to blame Anasco for the state of Dazra. Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death.
Who's Vashti?
I will not speak of her with an outsider, promised or not. Your focus is solely on Vedic.
Oh, okay. I see. So there are, like, I don't know, maybe secularists? Killing Varric for leaving sounds extreme to me.
Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Vedic dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
If it's the law, it's the law. Varric is your son. You could make an exception. How does Varric's death relate to power grid access? Yeah. Yeah. What? How does it indeed? Why haven't you dealt with this yourself? What does the Ministry of State have to do with it? How's Varric's death relate to power grid access?
The shame Vedic brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent.
Why haven't you dealt with this yourself?
I will not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority, something we cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy enough. Until now.
Uh-oh. What does the Ministry of State have to do with it?
Our duty as wardens is to keep the populace tasked and loyal. All must serve, both the Great Serpent and House Varun. No exceptions. Those who refuse must be cleansed to stop the spread of corruption.
Well, if you say so, I guess we gotta kill your son. Look, I don't mind. I've killed a lot of people. He's not my son. If it's the law, it's the law.
And showing leniency for a house member at a time like this when order is needed most would be unwise.
The law. Our work is not so simple, and you know it. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Vedic and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it.
Damn.
Vedic has a signet ring with House Bethal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
Serpent's embrace. If it's the will of the serpent, it will be done. I'll see what I can do. This is ridiculous. I agree with Vittoria. There must be another way. No, I agree with you. Honestly, Vittoria is sounding a little treasonous and heretical right about now, right? This is not the way of the Great Serpent. We have our ways here. This is a religious theocracy. I think Vittoria should also be killed. And perhaps I could take her place. Serpent's embrace. If it is the will of the serpent, it will be done.
I commend you for your faith. A sad day indeed when an outsider is more devout than my own son.
And Vittoria, from the sounds of it.
Start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Vedic's associates there may know where he went, But keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
I'll see to it any accomplices are executed. Hopefully no one was stupid enough to help him. I'll use my best discretion when the time comes. What is the Herald's Rest?
The Herald's Rest is our local bar, and unfortunately, my son's favorite establishment to frequent. And while I know a bar isn't the ideal place for discretion, I still expect you to keep these matters private. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric.
Okay, I'll use my best discretion when the time comes.
See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
Okay. Vittoria?
Remember, Diviner, that I would ask you to spare my nephew.
Can you tell me who Vashti is?
Vashti was my niece. Victor's daughter. Varric's sister. We lost her to the devastation that took half of our great city. Victor will barely speak of her. I think he cannot reconcile the loss with his faith.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vittoria, but this goes against the will of the Great Serpent. All must serve, and this motherfucker ain't serving. Why is Victor being so unreasonable? Can you tell me more about Varric? Do you disagree with the Ministry of State's policies? Why is Victor being so unreasonable? Right, given the type of character I'm playing, right, I'm super duper into the Great Serpent. I'm not going to go against Victor, right? I agree with Victor. You know, if I'm playing the character this go around as like, all hail the Great fucking Serpent all the way to the fucking ends of the world or ends of the universe, so be it, right? But I do want to hear what she has to say.
I find your silence distasteful.
Distasteful? Why is Victor being so unreasonable?
Victor is letting his emotions get the better of him. He was barely processing the shock and grief from losing Vashti. Then came the anger and betrayal from Varric. My brother is a man of pride and great faith. For the first time, I think he does not know what to do. But I am certain Victor does not wish Varric dead.
I don't know, he just said they wished him dead, so... I'm assuming he wishes him dead. Why would Victor send someone to execute Varric if he doesn't want him dead? How do you know Victor doesn't want Varric dead? I still have more questions. So why would he send someone to execute Varric if he doesn't want him dead? He wants me to fake it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, dude. I am going to kill that kid. I'm going to kill that fucking kid. Why would Victor send someone to execute Varric if he doesn't want him dead?
As head of the Ministry of State, Victor feels he has no choice. He believes he is trapped by his own faith and duty.
He is.
If he makes an exception for his son and the truth comes out, people will see it as weakness.
Because he is weak.
They will question the Ministry of State's authority, which means they are questioning him. Something his pride would never risk. On the other hand, going through with it, announcing it to the public, that solidifies the Ministry of State as a force to be both feared and revered.
You sure are putting a lot of words into Victor's mouth that he didn't say just then. How do you know Victor doesn't want Varric dead?
Is it not obvious? He has given you the perfect out, the ring. Yes, Varric would be loath to part with it. It belonged to his sister and is all he has left. But to save his life? To save her brother? Vashti would give him her blessing to hand it over if you asked. This is why I ask you to spare him.
I mean, he gave me the perfect out, but also he did tell me to kill him. Like, what? For all he knows, I might be willing to kill him. And you know what? I am. I am actually going to kill him. All right. If he wanted me to not kill him, he should have fucking told me, you know? All must serve. Under the Great Serpent's ever watchful eyes and shining scales, I'm going to murder this child. I still have more questions, though.
And I pray I have answers for you.
Okay, can you tell me more about Varric?
Varric was an obedient child. Quiet. Always absorbed in his studies to please his father. But the two have clashed ever since Varric sacrificed his growth. He found his voice that day, and to Victor's dismay, he wanted no part of being elder.
Varric sacrificed a Groat, right? Just like I did, right? You know, just like I did. All hail the great serpent, baby, right? Absolutely, I killed that fucking Groat, just like I'm gonna kill your nephew. Why doesn't Varric want to be elder?
Varric is conflict averse. Pressure, responsibility, stress. He avoids them like the plague. He wants everyone's approval, and as elder, that is an impossible task. I believe it is why he has fled. He made his final stand against his father, and rather than face the disapproval, he disappears.
Why won't Victor let Varric do what he wants?
Victor's pride and belief in tradition will not allow it. He sees Varric's refusal to inherit the role of elder as an insult, and many would share that view.
God, how fucking... the fucking bureaucracy, I guess. Right? The theocratic bureaucracy. Jesus. All right. I mean, just kidding. All hail the great serpent. We're going to kill him. Oh, what do you think changed Varric?
Victor was too lenient with him when it came to Varric's free time. As strict as he was, he allowed him the freedom to associate with whomever he wanted. I think too much time at the Herald Rest showed Varric a different life is possible when it's not. Not for him.
Right. Okay. Varric sacrificed a Groat?
All Varun children raise a Groat, and when they come of age, they sacrifice it.
Jesus!
It is our way of solidifying our connection with the Great Serpent. All must serve, and our dedication to him comes above all else.
Dude, that's terrible. That is so horrible. Oh my god. From being a child, you raise a Groat, and it's a coming of age, like, tradition to sacrifice it? Alright, yeah, I'd like to ask... Andreja, did you kill a Groat? Did you also sacrifice a Groat? Or is it only here in Varun Kai? I'd like to ask about something else.
What would you like to know?
Do you disagree with the Ministry of State's policies?
As a high-ranking member of the Ministry of State, I fully support the policies. But I also recognize these circumstances are not normal. Exceptions must be made in trying times.
Okay.
Until
I, too,
next time.
would ask you spare Varric. Victor is in no condition to be making such decisions.
You have a job to do, Diviner. Get it done.
So what's your take about sparing this kid?
So many lives lost. This family can't afford another.
Well, it better start trying to find ways to afford it. Can't you and Vittoria convince Victor to change his mind?
You don't know Victor Vathal. He may be the most stubborn man in Dazra next to Anasko Varun himself, but that doesn't mean we won't try. He adores Varric, and if he died without reconciling their differences, I think it would break him. He never got to say goodbye to Vashti, and he hasn't taken it well.
Who is Vashti?
Vashti was Victor's daughter. We lost her in the accident. She and Varric were very close. She was his anchor and voice of reason. I truly believe if she was still with us, Varric would be too.
Man, what if we get Vashti back? Right? Will that happen by the end of this? And we have killed Varric. Huh. What's with all the V names in y'all's family? Alright, what sort of losses has House Vathal suffered?
Our house was taken during the incident. Our losses are great. Vashti being foremost in our minds. Excuse me. I'd rather not speak about it.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about Varric?
Varric is a dreamer who let his fascination with the settled systems get the best of him. You could always tell his heart wasn't into learning about Varun society, noble houses, ministries, Dazra. He was a devout student, but none of it interested him. The only lessons that truly fascinated him were about space and exploration.
Why are you here in the keep?
Whatever happened to Dazra, our home was taken along with it. Victor felt the keep was the most logical place to stay until more long-term plans were able to be made. The Ministry of State oversees military and security, so we already have established offices here.
Okay.
Great Serpent keep you.
Can I talk more to you, Victor?
See to your duty.
Why ask for a simple ring as proof of death?
Are you here to help or question my every decision? You think I would prefer to see my own son's severed head? The ring is unique. A gift from his sister, and all he has left of her. It will be enough.
What if I did bring you the head? What if I did? What if I brought you the head to see and test you? Because maybe I think you're being a little treasonous, a little heretical, a little against the teachings of the Great Serpent. We're just like a few steps away from being a fucking zealot, huh? Can you tell me more about the Ministry of State?
The Ministry of State maintains the very society of Dazra. We enforce the common goals, that our lives are dedicated to House Varun and the Great Serpent. In order for everyone to contribute, we do not allow for the distractions of disillusion and heresy.
Could I ask you a few questions about Varric?
If you feel it will help.
Actually, I think I'm done here. What does Varric have to do with the power grid? Why did Varric leave in the first place? Why is forgiving Varric not an option? What was Varric like before the catastrophe? Are these not like rephrased versions of what we had asked before? Well, let's find out. What does Varric have to do with the power grid?
Varric has nothing to do with the power grid, but everything to do with the integrity of House Vethal. I will not act until I have purged my house of this stain.
Why did Varric leave in the first place?
Varric would believe he is above his duties as House Vethal's heir. He speaks of his own freedom when he was born to guide the people of Dazra. He runs from his duty, which means he runs from the Great Serpent himself.
Why is forgiving Varric not an option?
There is only one fate for those who would denounce the Great Serpent. When a promise is lost, they must be made penitent, and it is the Ministry of State's duty to see their sentence through.
Okay, well, what was Varric like before the catastrophe?
Varric was devout, although he lacked an enthusiasm.
Okay, I think I'm done here.
Good. You have work to do.
Okay.
All must serve.
I like the idea that this could be an inroad into them beginning to forgive more penitents for straying away. Right? But, that is simply not the type of character we are. You know, that's simply not it. Right? Okay. Let's see. Do I have this other quest to do? No, it's now taken over, I think. Yeah. Oh, look, I do actually need to eat and drink real quick. Let's see here. Let's get some Choco Chunk. And how about some kind of a drink? Have some kefir. Good. What's up with you?
To not fully dedicate is to risk the path of the apostate.
That goes back out to Dazra. How about over here? This is where we were originally meant to go. What's up, Tavina Vethal?
Diviner! I was wondering when you'd grace my office with your presence.
I wasn't aware I had fans. I figured you were busy. I would have come by sooner, but I had more important people to see. Saving the best for last, obviously. So I've made a name for myself? Let's say that.
Oh, yes. You've communed with phantoms, survived the ritual, and probably slew 2 or 3 horrors on the way. I'm not against the occasional embellishment on your behalf, believe me.
Well, I wasn't aware that I had fans. Now, let's flirt with her back. I was saving the best for last, obviously. Though, I came to you second.
Oh, you're a flatterer. Well, that will get you everywhere with me.
Oh, really?
In fact, I think you and I are going to be fast friends. But I realize that's not why you're here, hmm? Shall we get down to business?
Yes, let's. Business can wait. Actually, I need to tend to something else. All right. Actually, business can wait.
I agree. But we've been overruled, sadly.
God.
People want this case solved, and so we have to oblige. I take it this is about the missing supplies. I may have some intel on my computer that could help you with your case.
Show slate. I have evidence also. An encrypted slate from a zealot. Kizrani thinks you can decrypt it. I don't need your intel. I just need to know where Jandar's rest is. Thanks. Every little piece of evidence you can find will help us solve this case. What sort of information do you have on your terminal? Let's ask.
Ship departure records that match the date supplies went missing, as well as employment records for individuals working the spaceport. If the supplies left Dazra, cross-referencing their confiscation dates with the spaceport logs will put a big flashing arrow pointed at the suspect. But we can discuss that in detail after you've read the records.
Show slate. I have evidence also. An encrypted slate from a zealot. Kizrani thinks you can decrypt it.
Well, look at that. The Great Serpent favors us both.
So it seems.
It just so happens that one of my agents recently recovered a zealot cipher key and dropped it off this morning. Here, a copy of the key for your records. Well, as you can see, the encryption they're using is mind-numbingly simple. Take the slate number and multiply the even numbers by 2. Your slate's numbered 2032, which means the key is...
Okay. Multiply it by 2. Wait, none of these are the correct answer then, right? Did she not say 2032? If you multiply it all by 2, wouldn't it be 4064? I have no idea. I'm not very good at math. Just tell me what it says. Tavina, I'm just no good at math. Not like you. Gosh, you're so good at it. You're so smart. Is there anything you can't figure out? God, won't you tell me what it is? Because I was about to say it was 4064.
Did the vortex get your brain too?
Not yet. Well, maybe. I have no idea.
Neither are the zealots, based on how simple their encryption is. I'll just type in the correct code and voila! Let's see what you've won. Looks like an all-expenses-paid journey to Jandar's Rest. Lucky you. Okay, scanning the coordinates, these point further north, hidden in Badlands. Clever, clever.
Okay. Sure. I could use some backup if you can spare some personnel. I have what I need. Thank you. I'd like to discuss something else. Can you spare some personnel?
Of course.
Really?
Resources are thin, but maybe I can squeeze in a squadron or 2 should you get in a pinch.
Wow.
But that aside, let's get to the guts of the issue, After reading through the evidence, where do you think the supply thief is from?
I haven't read it yet. Someone from outside the noble houses. House Kadik, Dulkef, Vethal. I haven't fully read it yet. You just decrypted it for me. I don't really know? Question mark? I don't really know?
That's all right. Take a guess.
I don't know. Can I look over it real quick? Can I look over it? I mean, I guess if I really had to say... Right? We definitely have stuff pointing toward Anosko himself. You know, Anosko himself seems shady as hell. I don't think I have... Do I have anything solid on any of the other 3? I'm not at liberty to say. I think it's someone from outside the noble houses.
That's highly unlikely, given how intimate the thief's knowledge is of our pipeline. It's not only suspicious, it's dirty too. No, I think it's someone on the inside. Well, whoever the thief is, I think it's all but guaranteed you'll find more clues at Jandar's Rest. Now, since you have what you need, I'm going to turn my attention to other matters. I've enjoyed our time together, but as they say, fish and guests are quick to stink. Let's avoid that from happening to us.
Right. Which isn't to say that Anasko Varun himself was screwing around with the supplies, but someone working for him. Right? Huh. I think there might be like an evil Anasko. I think we're in that realm, right? Because the Anasko we heard from in the past at the dam sounded very sinister at the Malene Dam. Whereas the ghost version sounded fairly amicable? Okay, let's see. Can I review this newly decrypted junk? Children of Jandar, our time sits on the crest of a great wave, and it will come crashing into the sons and daughters of Jarek in their moment of weakness. For now, let the waters gather and ripple the hymns of the great serpent in the belly of Jandar's Rest. The coordinates embedded on this slate will point the way. If you heed the call, come join our communion. When the hymn is spoken, tell them your name is promised. Yeah, I don't get it. If we were to multiply the slate's numbers by 2, would it not have been 4064? I don't understand. Did I mishear her? Did I misunderstand what she said?
Haste. A good lead is like a puff of smoke. Hard to miss. But wait too long and it's gone.
She has such a sinister air about her. Alright, well, I suppose when next we return, maybe we'll talk to her again, and then look through her computer, which it seems like we can just do, right? And then we'll get underway with killing this nephew/son/brother, and we'll go over to Jandar's Rest, right? We got all sorts of stuff that we can do, including looking around the rest of this building, right? I think we got at least one room. Maybe that's a maintenance closet. Yeah, in this room. And that's definitely maintenance. All right. Nonetheless, we're going to check in with her in the terminal when next we return. Until next time, please take care of each other.